I'll need sugar for my bread, and while the majority of the world's sugar comes from sugarcane, Minnesota's climate is not hospitable to their tropical needs. However, 20% of sugar comes from sugar beets. But since they failed to grow, I'll have to move on to plan B, honey. Honey is nearly 80% sugar and will make a suitable replacement in my bread. Bees make honey as a source of food in the winter. Worker bees collect a sugary substance from plants called nectar, which is stored in a second stomach and brought back to their hive. There, the bees use their wings to remove the excess water from the nectar, allowing it to be permanently stored under a layer of wax as honey. So I suited up and joined Jody and Jenny from the bee squad to help them collect honey.
Let's get some honey.
It was really weird putting on this heavy beekeeping suit and then stepping outside and seeing them with barely any protection. I felt a little overdressed.
Anytime you approach a colony, you always smoke the front of it. They might think there's a fire and that they're gonna have to leave, so they go gorge on honey.
So this keeps the queen out, so she never lays any eggs. There's no brood raised in there, so it's just clean honey. Might be a little pollen, because they store pollen too. There's different ways to take the honey frames from the hive. Some people use a blower, and they blow all the bees off the frames. If you're pulling boxes and boxes of honey, you gotta do it a little more efficiently. This is the most efficient way to do it.
The most surprising thing about working with the honeybees was how gentle they really were. I was afraid I was gonna get swarmed by bees and get stung multiple times, even with the bee suit. And yet they were able to wear virtually no protection, and the bees didn't even seem to mind.
All right, we're gonna take this back to the honey house and use the extractor and get the honey out of these frames.
After the frames of honey were pulled, they were put in a hot car sitting in the sun with the heat running to help warm up the honey and make it easier to extract.
So what is this machine?
This is a 4-frame radial extractor. It works by centrifugal force. You just have to spin this thing and the honey will spin out, and then you have to turn the frames around and then spin it again and the honey will flip out at the other side.
Before extracting, the wax covering on the top of the sealed honeycombs had to be broken, either with a metal comb or a hot knife.
And you just put into the extractor. Extract that.
So, see if it's empty. That looks good to me.
Yeah. All right, so I got my little jar of honey now. Thanks to you guys at the Bee Squad for helping me out.
Yeah, you're welcome.